Hi, and welcome to this training session in how to work with area functionality in Evatic. First of all, what is area functionality? Area functionality is a way of connecting customers to a specific defined area. This area can be defined by zip or postal codes. To an area, you can also connect a technician to say that this technician is the one that is working this area. You can also connect several technicians to an area. In addition to connecting customers and technicians to an area, you can connect prices to an area. When we're talking about prices, this is prices for traveling to this area. You can connect fixed price and cost price, fixed kilometers that you invoice for this area, or a fixed travel time for this area. All of these are optional, but it's highly recommended to use it if you are using an area. You can connect areas to several different things. For instance, you can connect an area to the customer address. It's based on the postal codes. It can be put automatically to the customer address. It can be connected to a machine, then through the visit address, to a technician, which is a direct connection to the area, and to a project task through the visit address, and of course even to service articles using the fixed time, kilometers, or cost and sales price. So how can this bring value to the daily business? Well, in customer addresses, you can automatically add the area based on postal codes. This means that every time you add a new address in the system, area code is automatically added. This will give you the opportunity to find a technician that can work in the same area as the job is assigned to. You can find more tasks in the same area. That means you can optimize the visit to the distinct area. If a technician is going to this area, you can see that there are 3 other open tasks in this area, and you can send him to these tasks as well. And of course, when you invoice the project task, travel time, kilometers, or the cost and sales price from the area can be added automatically to the order based on that specific area. So let's see how this is working in Evatic. You create an area by going to Settings, Area, and you can start Type. If you press F9, you can search for all areas, or you can search for a defined area. I will find my area. My area is area code 7000, and this includes the Trondheim zip code area. It's connected to department 200. I've added some fixed travel information. For instance, if we use the fixed travel cost, it will cost us 35 euros to go to this area, but we will sell it for 70. Or we could say that we will charge half an hour or 20 kilometers. All of this information is added here, but I will define which one of these I will use when I create the service articles later on. In the area, I can connect postal codes. In this case, I've added the postal codes for Trondheim. I can also add several sets of postal codes and say that also the postal codes from 72 and so on should be part of this area. I will not do that at the moment. You can also add technicians to this area, and I can say that this technician is part of my area. This technician is responsible for the Trondheim area. I could add more technicians, but that's up to you. In my case, I want to add just one. Now I have created the area. All addresses I add to the system right now, from now on, will be connected to this area if they have a postal code that is between 7000 and 7089 automatically. If you have postal codes or addresses you want to update that already exist, then this can be done, but it needs to be done with a script or with someone doing this for you. It's an SQL job to do this. But in general, old addresses will not be updated automatically. As I said previously, we can also connect area to the service articles. Let's do so. We go into Settings, Project, Service Articles. We have 3 columns in the service articles where you can connect information from the area. Let's open the area so we can see what we are talking about. We go for area 7000. We are talking about the columns here: fixed travel, travel time, and kilometers. Fixed travel is this one. If I click this one and the machine or the job I'm working on is connected to an area that have this information, it will use this information instead of the time the technician add to the travel. So it means that the technician traveling time will be added as cost on the job, while this will be added as a sales price. In the second one, travel time, it will use this time. That means if you are having a project that is connected to an area and the area has travel time filled in, and this one is checked on the service article, then it will use half an hour, no matter how long the technician actually traveled. And the same if it's connected to kilometers. If the kilometers is in the area, the job is connected to an area, the system will use this one instead of any traveling time added. This is what will be invoiced to the customer. We have created the area. I have updated my existing addresses with this area, and now I can find this area on machines and customers. So let's start with the machine. I can search on the machine search for all machines with this area. So I type from 7000 to 7089. I want to see all machines with this area. As you can see, I have quite a lot of machines. Let's take this one. Here you will see that this machine is connected to area 7000. If I open the customer, you will also see that the customer address is also connected to area 7000. Close the customer again, and I can now create a service project for this machine. New project. And if I go to the General tab or the Machine tab, we have this little button with 2 arrows on. By pressing this button, I will see all other jobs within the same area. You can now open any of these jobs and assign it to the same technician to do at the same time when he's in the area anyway. But first, let's continue with the work we are creating now. We go to the task, we add the symptom codes. Just some information for the technician, and we press F12 to save. The system will now ask if I want to assign to the default technician. This is the technician we added to the area. The system is set up to automatically assign to default technician. These are two settings that exist in admin, and you can find them reading in the help file or look at the information box that comes up on the right hand side here. I answer yes to assign to Lillian. If Lillian now have a mobile solution, this task will go out to her mobile solution straight away. And we have to wait until data comes back from her. Or we can do the data manually on the solution tab. And that's what we will do now. So we'll go into the solution tab, and to see the service articles we have to press the consumables. So I'll press this one and create a new order. I will also open the service article so you can see what we are talking about. Service articles. Just to show you, if we are using this service article, we say that we would use the fixed travel time from the area. The fixed travel time from the area was 70 kroners with a cost price of 35. Let's see here, if we are using this one, the cost price will be 35 and the sales price will be 70. For zone 1, we should use a travel time, which was half an hour. Zone 1, travel time, half an hour. And zone 2, we should use the kilometers, which was 20. And for zone 2, it was 20. So now it's up to you which one of these you will use. Just remember to remove the ones you don't want to use. So this is how you work with area. If you are using EMS, then all of this will be filled automatically also from the EMS. The order will be created with the correct number, depending on which one the technician is using on his mobile device. So this is how you work with area. Any questions? Please contact me. Have a nice day. Bye bye.